Now for the mirrors and anything that's like basically like a curve, right? So obviously this is all curve. You want to grab the wrap. Now obviously if it has the seal, take off the seal. You're gonna start off in one edge, and then you're gonna pull as hard as you can to the other edge. So this is one edge. I'm gonna start right there. Pull nice and hard, so because basically this is one edge, but this is also another edge. So you're gonna pull from here to here. Make sure. Normally most mirrors are gonna have an inlay on the inside, but right now I'm just teaching you guys what the curves are, right? So this is a curve. So once you place the curve, you see all these wrinkles are going boom, 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 boom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull nice and hard where the wrinkles are there, and it should be like that. Now, if there's still extra hella slack here, that means you actually have to use the heat gun to pull. So most of the time, all the mirrors, you use heat guns. And this is for all the mirrors, the corners of the bumpers, and basically like the handles, because they're all curves. So where this wrinkle's at, that's basically where you want to heat. You don't have to heat all the way over here, just heat right here. You don't have to heat over here, you just have to heat right here, just right there where the curves are at. Same thing with the bumpers. You literally just gonna heat where the curve is at, and then you're gonna leave the flats alone. So you pick it up again, pick it up all the way, you heat it, and then you're gonna heat it from one edge to the next. Boom, 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 boom. From there, you're gonna open it, just stretch it out. Look at that, beautiful. Now, that's basically like a hot stretch. You know, you heated it and then you stretched it. Now, before you actually like lock it in, you want to shrink everything. So you see these lines right here? All you have to do is pick it up. You're gonna heat it, and it'll basically start to go away by itself. So basically now what it's doing is it's stretching. I mean shrinking back to the original form. Boom. Same thing here. All this, once you heat it, it should go away by itself. Look at that, beautiful. All of that, see, everything is just moving. It just moves by itself. Now you don't want to be stretching nothing here. You just want to make sure everything is nice and shrinking. So when you do place it, you know, nothing comes back. You know, nothing stretches back. So basically that's done. You know, here you can use your glove. Basically, I like to use my glove here instead of a squeegee. Just gives you more control. Look at that. So if there's a wrinkle going up, what did we say? We go the opposite, side to side. And then the final test is literally just heating it all again. And if nothing moves, then you're good. That means you could just cut everything down. So if something moves, that means you stretch too much. So the only place you're heating is right here. That's the only place you're gonna stretch, and everything else you basically just want to shrink it. Now you're gonna use your tool to tug and trim. So just make sure everything's nice and tugged. So once everything is nice and tugged, obviously just cut it. Follow that beautiful line. Make sure the blade don't slip. I'm just holding it. Obviously, if you have an inlay in here, you're just gonna cut it where the inlay is at. So boom, boom, boom. And because this is a mirror and you only need a little bit, you're basically only gonna cut right where the mirror ends. So it's right here. You're gonna hit the corner first. There. Boom. Now this is the battle axe, so in case, you know, there's any like extra wrap, you just kind of just move it back and forth and it'll cut it off for you. And that's it. Now to double check your work, just heat everything up. And as long as nothing moves, you're chilling.